Hey, welcome to Big. And what we're walking by right here is a loropetalum, and then next to it we have an Alyssium. Then we have the ligustrum. Right here we have a windmill palm tree, and then of course right against this back fence we have a Carolina jessamine. And then over here we have this really cool banana tree. Now I'm in the southeast, zone 7 to about an 8, and I've really have been wanting one of these banana trees, and I've had a hard time finding them and figuring out if it's really the right type to get. And so I came across this nursery, and I'm not sponsored or anything like that, but I came across this nursery called Plant Delights online, and I was able to put in an order. And if you're close enough, you can pick them up from the nursery, but if you're not close enough, they'll definitely ship it. Shipping is a little pricey, but if you're nowhere near it, that's your only option. But if you can pick it up, great nursery, great plants, they have them properly labeled, and they're fantastic. And so this thing I haven't really watered. This particular banana tree is hardy to my area all the way down to about zone 7. Where I'm at, I'm expecting it to get maybe 10, hopefully 15 feet in a couple of years, and it multiplies. So when you look down here, you can already see it's sprouting little babies, and we're going through a drought, and I really haven't even watered this thing that much, maybe once a week right now because of the drought. Normally I wouldn't even want to water it. I'm not a big fan of pulling the hose out. But the biggest thing here, you can see it's, from the drought, has lost a little bit of the leaf, but you got to put it somewhere where you can have a lot of wind protection. In my yard or my property, it's just really windy. We're on this hill, and so I had a hard time finding a good place. For now, this was really the best spot I can do, but it's making it, so I'm excited. If you want more information on this, let me know in the comments. There's a ton of different varieties you can get, or cultivars, but if you can add one to your yard, if you got a pool, it's just fantastic. But the next thing I wanted to show you is this windmill palm. Now this tree is hardy to about zone 7, zone 8. Again, I'm in the southeast US, and so one of the big reasons why I got this tree was I wanted to make sure it was hardy in my area, and I just like the way it looks. And so I actually got this about 2 years ago when COVID had first hit, and so we weren't really going out. I don't think anybody was really going out, and so I ordered it from homedepot.com. They actually sold them as a pair. You get 2 for about $80-$90. So one of these was about $40 for me. Now I put it in a spot that's nothing but clay, and it holds the moisture really well, and this thing just loves where it's at. Even in this time of drought, there's really not much browning. There's a little bit right there, but it's growing well. All the new growth that comes through the middle, it's coming up really nicely, and just a great tree. I'm expecting it to be about maybe 10 to 15 feet, maybe 6 to 8 feet in width. Just a really nice palm tree if you want one around a pool. Now I have about 5 of these, and the second one that came with it has not turned out so well. Let me show you what I mean. So here is the second one that came with it, and you can see there's just a lot of browning, and the big difference here is the soil. So this is not really a lot of clay, it's mostly sand. And so I planted both this one and the other one about 2 years ago, right at the same time, and I didn't amend the soil in any way. And what ended up happening was it was starting to brown everywhere. Even the new growth was starting to die. And so just really having a hard time. I thought I was going to lose this. And so this early spring, I actually decided to take a little bit more of a drastic measure. I ended up digging it out, and I amended the soil. I actually put cow manure in there, and I know cow manure holds its moisture really well, so I wanted to add some of that organic matter in there. And what's happened is I have been watering, especially in this drought, at least once a week, trying to keep the soil moist. And what's happened is it's growing back. So you can see all the new growth, it's coming back, which is really exciting, especially how expensive these windmill palm trees can be. And what's even more exciting is I went to a local nursery that I was finally able to get out and check out some local places, and I came across one really nice nursery that actually was selling these for about $15 each. So I picked up about 3 more, and I have them planted throughout the property, and they are just doing great. So anyways, this is the windmill palm tree, and definitely add it to your yard if you're into palm trees or you like them. Hardy to about zone 7, maybe zone 8. Just a beautiful tree. So if you liked any of these things you saw today, definitely comment. Let me know if you want to see anything else, get more details. Please subscribe, and definitely be on the lookout for my next video. Thanks for watching.